Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, I got started designing a system here, and I've run into a little bit of an issue. It's not a big issue, but it is an issue that means that I have to film this segment here before I can actually make progress on this. Now, as you can see, I was set for igneous rock because that's about the best material I have for insulated tile at the moment. Problem being, insulated tile, or specifically the igneous rock, has a melting point of 2,569.7 degrees Fahrenheit. And the iron volcano outputs at 4,580.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So, quite a bit more. Now, you're going, hey, but that's not a problem in the one we tamed down here. And that's true. This is all igneous rock as well. But this all gets cooled instantly by the crude oil as it comes out, and that temperature gets displaced. It, sits on the neutronium. It's not really touching it. Whereas up here, the idea is to have the molten iron flow and then suck the heat out in another area. So all of that molten iron is going to come directly into contact with this insulated tile, heat it up, and eventually it'll melt and go everywhere. It'll go slow because it's, igneous rock, which is slow heating, and it's insulated tile, which is slow heating. But it is going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and just cancel this whole thing out. I think I want to redesign it slightly anyway. But we're canceling that out, and we're going to figure something else out. Now, there are two materials in the game that I believe are capable of handling this as insulated tile. Now, obviously, there's more materials in the game that can handle that temperature, but they're not things you can build insulated tile out of. Now, one of them is Super Space Age endgame material called insulation. We're not at that, not even remotely close. So the second solution is ceramic. And I believe ceramic has a high enough melting point that it can handle this. Now, I don't have any ceramic, so we're going to make ourselves a little automated system to make ceramic right here. Because this one is making our refined carbon. I haven't automated it yet, although I really, really should. Maybe I'll do that as well. But the one thing we definitely have to do is get this guy making some ceramic. So let's go ahead, let's just make it out of steel, because I have steel, and why not? Yeah, let's put you there. And we're going to deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that. And you, please be built at a relatively high priority. Go! Do things, duplicants. You didn't see me, but I was raising my hands, and I was like, do things, duplicants. Alright. Anyway, I'm only slightly losing my mind, because I'm recording a whole bunch at once. And this is like the third episode I'm recording today? Not of this. I actually recorded the other... I'm recording this on the same day as the previous two episodes of Evo Space. So, you saw me losing my mind slowly on Tuesday and Thursday. Now you get to see me continue losing my mind on Friday. Alright, so the steel has been delivered. This just needs to be built. We also need, I believe it's under automation, is it? Maybe? Kinda, sorta? No. It is under base. Smart storage bin. You know, we're just gonna make you out of iron, because that's less important. Alright. You, please also be built at a 9, because I want you built right away. We will automation. Now, you... sends a green signal when bin is full. And you... oh, wow. That was a little bit of a stutter. Sure, ice, why not? Oh man, look at all this stuff I've got in the way. Okay, anyway. I'm still having water issues, if you couldn't tell. Let's see. So, if that's sending a green signal when it is full, I need to not gate it, right? I think that's what I did over here, right? You have a not gate. So, you are going to get a not gate. Not gate. Not gate, not gate, not gate. We can rotate you around. Go like that. And then we can get a little bit of an automation signal. You can go there, and you can go there. And that will probably work just fine. Although we want to turn the priority up so that these things get built. I'm waiting for them to get built. You need electricity. Fortunately, I am aware of what power right there. Boop. You get power. You know, I should really start going through and replacing all the heavy watt wire with the, better heavy watt. Mostly just to reclaim the resources that I've got there, because I have so much iron. I could just turn all of it into the processed iron and be done with it. Heavy watt conductive. I do have... Do I have? I thought I had. Huh. But yeah, you can be made out of this iron. I have got... Look at that. Look at that. I've got 46,000, almost 47,000 iron. Like, processed iron. I think that's going to be something either in between segments or in between episodes. I'm going to start replacing that stuff. Now, I won't be able to get all the join plates, unfortunately, because some of them are just in places that are going to be hard to access. But the wire itself will let me reclaim the resources at the very least, even if... But I'm not having any, draw problems, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Alright, you're delivering. You are doing that. You know, I can super speed this, too. Probably should. It would be smart. Could we get these, please? Please? You're not high priority, that's why. There we go. One more. Oh, and you. Wire. No, not the automation wire. No. Oh, come on. Conductive wire. Build. Faster. Build sooner. Build more. There we go. All right, you have power. Now, we want, I believe it's under manufactured material. I don't have any yet, so let's go ahead and set ceramic to forever. Let's let them make one first, and then I should be able to set the bin to it. Alright, you are going. You're delivering more clay. Okay, now can you set it to that? No, apparently not. Hack, cough, wheeze. Sorry about that. I'm, coughing on things here. You know, I wonder... I have an idea. I'm going to pause a second while I consider an idea. So the whole point, or at least half the point, of the system upstairs that I was planning to build, where I was tapping into that iron volcano, was to heat regolith up so that it would turn into igneous rock, so I could then turn that into sand. I might be able to do something. Let me find this first and finish setting this up, and then I will go into it. So let's see. It's got to be around here somewhere. I thought it would have been manufactured material. Consumable? No, that's got the refined carbon. Miscellaneous? No. Organic? I don't think it's organic. No. Raw mineral? Ceramic. Okay, it's under raw mineral for some reason. There we go. Alright, you are set to that. You're going to store a whole ton of that. Good. You do that at super speed, because I'm going to need ridiculous amounts of it. And I think I have a whole bunch of clay that has built up over time. I think it's under cultivable soil. Yeah, look at that. 155 tons of clay. So, yeah, I've got plenty of that to turn into ceramic. Now, ceramic can be turned into sand. What else can happen here? Let's see. I want to see... Hatch. Just kind of look. Sand is on the list, so theoretically I could already do this. Okay, So, sand is on the list here as well. Currently, I'm feeding them dirt, which is good because these guys are basically producing dirt for free from these free-growing arbor trees. So I've basically got that handled already. I don't think that's going to be an issue. But I have been having an issue with clay. I wonder... Alright, so there's all that polluted oxygen there. Alright, so let me just kind of wrap my brain around something here while we're going. So I believe that polluted water produces polluted oxygen. At the very least, I know slime does. Now, the deodorizers can run on regolith and, you know, get rid of the polluted oxygen, turn it into regular oxygen. Let's do this real quick while I'm thinking. Sandstone, sure, why not? So what I might be able to do... Well, see, I don't think it produces it quick enough. How can I produce polluted oxygen? Because... or polluted water. I can theoretically just go with the polluted water and try and filter all of my polluted water through a water sieve. Because the water sieve... Come on. Oh, no, is that specifically... No, it will run on regolith. It says sand in there, but it runs on regolith as well. So if I set up a room where I'm sending the regolith to and has the water purifier in it, nobody else can access it, but I put in one of these guys, one of these guys, the auto sweepers, it will take regolith from the automated storage and put it into that as the water sieve as needed, and it can theoretically pick up the clay and send it out. So I might not need to turn the regolith into igneous rock in order to get sand from it. I could instead turn it into clay and then into ceramic. This might be an idea. There are a ridiculous number of morbs. I gotta figure... I don't think that the toilets produce morbs, but it's starting to look an awful lot like that. Like, I thought morbs were only supposed to show up around dead bodies. Alright, there we go. Those guys are done. I could theoretically... Ooh. If I could figure out exactly what was causing the morbs to exist. Because they produce polluted oxygen as well. Maybe. I'm going to give this a little bit of thought. And as you know, I'm waiting on more and more ceramic to be done. So I'm going to, cut this segment here. And I will come back when I have something to work on. I'm giving this thought while I gather resources. I will see you in a moment. Alright, I am back. I've drained this system and I have replaced this wire. I also replaced a couple of the bits of drywall with temp shift plates. Basically, I'm going to start this system over again, and I'm going to do it slightly different. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to use something other than regolith here. The regolith is now going to be repurposed for our new system, which I'll probably put about here, I think. I'm not quite ready for that yet. Because what that system is going to do is I am going to basically take every last drop of polluted water, minus the stuff being created by these guys, which are still going to go up here. But everything else is going to get processed through here, and we're going to get clean water and sand out the back end. And I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do with all of it, but I'm going to do something. And of course, I'm going to have to figure out what to do with the clean water as well. But for the interim, I'm starting to set up this system. So what this is going to do, let me pull up the piping here. I'm going to tap into this, and in fact, I'm going to force everything through here. So what this is going to do is this is going to cool down the water before it goes into my base. It is also, I've got another one over here that is going to help keep this system itself cool and regulated. So that will be good. I'm still not entirely certain how I'm going to get everything in here, but this is the plan. I also even have it just dripping down in between all, the sets of these, so hopefully it'll help keep all of these nice and cool and ready to go. I've got them all set to, oh, I have some priority 9. I had set everything to priority 1. Boop. There we go, so that it didn't get built. Those were the last pipes I put in, just trying to, get the last things going. And I had left myself set on 9 from doing this stuff so that it could, I could seal it back up. So that's basically what this is. This one here is going to be devoted to keeping the setup cool. It's going to be a closed loop and not do anything else. These two are going to be set to cooling the water in the pipes down, but then of course the pipes come into the base and they get split over to make the oxygen, so it should cool the base down. And of course it also ends up going into here. Now, since I'm going to reroute all of this polluted water up there to be processed, this will actually get used again. I keep clicking off. This process will actually get used again once this sensor says, hey, I'm too low. Now, I'm going to leave the, this one purifier here, and it will continue to, could basically do the stuff for the carbon skimmers. But that's all it's going to handle at this point. So that's the plan. I don't know what I'm going to do with the clean water out the other end. I'll probably end up electrolyzing it and, for the hydrogen, not so much the oxygen. But that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead, let them get this thing built, and then we'll move on from there. I'm going to try and get as much done in this episode as I can. So I will see you again in a moment. Alright, I am back once again, and the system is built. I've actually gotten a vacuum in here with this little mini gas pump. I left this tile undone because I think that I can deconstruct that building from there. Let's see if that works. Yes. Alright, now I obviously can't get the plastic back, and the plastic might melt, but I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. I mean, these guys, their overheat temperature's like twice its melting point. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I have got this pipe basically ready to go to start pumping stuff in. Let's, in fact, go ahead. I should probably put water into this part of the system first. Yes, that would be the wiser choice. So let's go ahead and just connect you up, like so, and let the water start flowing. And let the water... Where are you going? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's happening here. Alright, let's mop this up. It's like something is happening. Alright, you know what? I have a better idea. Let's deconstruct that pipe. Like, top priority, deconstruct that pipe. This is going to make things a little easier. Somebody come deconstruct that pipe, please. There we go. Alright. Now it's all flowing the right direction again. Let's go ahead and put in a liquid bridge. These things always help water flow the right direction. That way. Alright, somebody go build it. Build it. Build it, build it, build it. Anybody? There you go. Alright. Water is flowing in. We're going to slowly get a little bit of water in there. Let's slow this down just so I don't get too much. How are we doing? Where's my actual amount of water in that tile? Let's wait till we're up over 100. I don't think I want too much in here. Yeah, that'll probably do. Alright, so what I need to do here is now I need to deconstruct that pipe and actually deconstruct those two as well. Alright. We will get that part done. Somebody go do that, please. It'll drip a little bit of water out, but it'll be fine. Somebody please go do that. There we go. All right. Now we'll mop that up because we might as well mop that up. Need to get that mopped. Somebody mop it, please, before I fill the rest of the system. Actually, I could probably just go ahead and say fill the rest of the system. So what I need to do here actually is say you disable. I don't want you flowing. I heard you go off. Let's check that real quick. More meat. Where am I looking? I'm looking here. You need another liquid bridge. And I will put you into the system there. It's going to force it through there before it gets to that, but that's why I filled that part of the system first. Now, these are all just set to their default 44.3. I think that'll be fine. It'll keep it from freezing, basically. Probably be good. Somebody come do this stuff, please. Oh, it's the end of the cycle. Well, let's super speed this back up. And we can also, once that tile is cleared out of water, we can put the ceramic in. There we go. All right. Let us find you. Yes, I've been using ceramic for this whole thing. I didn't need to, but I figured why not. I've got ridiculous amounts of it, as you know, and it's replenishing itself. And I'm going to build a system with making even more. This is just the first step because I honestly just needed to cool off the water coming into the base, and since I'm going to have a lot more water coming into the base, since all the polluted water is going to get shipped out instead of being recycled, I figured this was the best place to start. Alright, so, where are we? Where am I? Why am I in this handbasket? Alright, why are you damaged? What's damaged here? Is this... What's damaged? Nothing should be damaged here. Alright. What's wrong? What have I done wrong? Uh-huh. That should be fine. Wait a minute. Is there no pipe between those two? No, that shouldn't... You're disabled by... Oh! Wait a minute. There we go. These are all supposed to be... No, wait a minute. Oh! There is something going on here. Alright, let's turn you up to, like, 60. Let's set you to 60 degrees. We'll set you all to 60 degrees. Send the green signal if above. Send the green signal if above. Above 60. Alright, I think I forgot a pipe, which is going to cause some problems. Because that means I need to get in there and fix it. Yeah, I forgot a single pipe. Because I need that pipe. One pipe. Alright. Well. Okay. We can definitely do this. Let's deconstruct this liquid bridge at a 9. And then we will deconstruct these two as well. Since we're not to the point of having steam yet, it shouldn't be an issue. I'll just have to run more cycles. Oh, and I'll need to do that one, but I'll do that afterwards. Alright. That is low enough that those won't be affected. Okay, this will be fine. This will be fine. I don't know why there's damage here. Is this... Where's the damage? Cold damage. Weird. Is it really coming out that cold? Alright, let's set you to like 70 then. Let's set you guys to 70. 70 degrees, yeah? And how's our... Okay, that is built. Wait a minute. Yeah, insulated liquid pipe. Okay, good. Alright, that is going that way. I thought I told you to shut off. Oh, you haven't been shut off yet, though. Okay. You need to get fixed, and then we can get this set back up. Let's go ahead and get the pump rebuilt. Where's my pump? Ventilation, mini gas pump. Right there. And we'll have to pump this all out again, but that's okay. It'll only take a couple of cycles. And then we can come back once this is all running again. Is nobody gonna... Yeah, there we go. That's what the problem was. Alright. Could that somebody please repair the pipe? Somebody please repair that. Because I can't close this back up until that happens. Somebody? Anybody? Please. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, good. Now, let's build you back up again. Priority 9. You two. And then I will deconstruct that one to deconstruct that. Okay. This is going to be this guy working. I will come back once I have the this running and the plans down for the next stage. See you then. Alright, I am back for one last segment. As you can see, I got a little bit of damage here to some of the wires. That's because I calculated my draw wrong. Like, I was reading these guys, and it's like, okay, they, prevent wires from drawing more than 4 kilowatts. Okay, fine. That must be what the conductive wire does. Nope, it does 2 kilowatts. Yeah, maximum safe wattage, 2 kilowatts. Now, I was thinking that I could have swore that there was one more tier up of the wires, but I can't find it anywhere. I would have had it already. It's not down in the rocketry, so either they did away with it or I'm completely insane. Or, Mandela effect. I'm just from the universe where there used to be another tier. Anyway, so I ended up dropping in another power transformer and a couple of batteries, because batteries have this weird thing going on where they don't count towards power draw either direction. So these guys will feed the batteries, and the batteries will feed back into the system, thus helping to equalize the whole thing. So it's a little bit of a cheaty workaround, but it is what it is. And this guy goes. Like, this is running. This is working fine. These guys run occasionally as water is drawn. This guy runs when it needs to be too warm. You can see it's keeping that nice and cool. This guy is up to, 67 degrees in the tank. All good. So I started building this. Well, I started planning this, and duplicates apparently have started to come up here to build it. Let's run through it real quick. So you can see here I've got a thermo aqua tuner and a steam turbine. This is going to be your very basic cooling loop setup. Let's look at the pipes. This is going to come in from the water sieve. Come in, cool, come back through before it goes out. All right, literally, the only reason this is getting cooled is to help keep all of this equipment cool. I've got a second one here. It's also going to be running out. That one's going straight out, though. That one's not getting cooled at all. I don't know what I'm doing with this water yet, but it's going to exist. That's pretty much that part of it. Our water is coming in from this side up here. That'll be fine. I don't know where exactly I'm getting it from, but I'll be getting it from someplace. I'll probably get some of it from here, and then some of it from down there. Yeah, we'll work it out. Other than that, we've got, of course, our kiln. Set here. That is going to be set to make the ceramic from all of the clay that this stuff puts out, which it will be getting from the regolith. So I've got a conveyor receptacle here. I'm going to ship the regolith into it. I've got an auto sweeper. The auto sweeper will automatically fill hopefully both of these. It should reach that one. It will definitely reach that one. It should fill both of those with regolith as needed. The clay will drop out automatically. This will also then pick up the clay in range and put it into the kiln. Then when the kiln drops the ceramic, this conveyor loader will be set for ceramic. It'll automatically put it in there and then ship it out. And we have shipping rails. So I've got my shipping rail out here. I got my shipping rail in here. That in is going to come down from this guy. I'm probably... I don't know if I'm going to cool it first. I'll probably cool it first. Or not. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing exactly to get it down here yet. It's probably going to have to come through here some way, somehow, which means I'm going to have to do something with this. I'll get that worked out in between episodes. I know I don't have too much time left, but I wanted to show this, masterwork here before they get too far into it. I'll probably have to put some ladders around, etc., etc. You guys now have a basic idea how that's going to work. I'm going to get this thing finished in between episodes, and we will... I'll probably also figure out exactly where my water and my lines are going in between episodes as well, and we can look at the results in the next episode. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.